All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to be covering how this brand was able to generate over $2 million in 1 year and go from zero to that number in a 12-month period. And I'm going to be going through how you can go ahead and coordinate a drop similar to what they do and just be going through what are they promoting, right? Going through how you can go ahead and replicate product sourcing and be able to find good suppliers for your brand so that you're able to do drops with high quality products and not get scammed in the process. I'll be going through the ads that you can run for a drop, sort of before the drop and after the drop. And I'll be going through examples of the social media accounts that you should be running and sort of go through how you should be creating content and sort of content where you can go ahead and boost it so that you can go ahead and generate tons of revenue. I'll be going through the website, how you can collect emails and SMS for the drop, and be going through the website, how to maximize conversions, and basically go through the whole entire process. So watch this video to the end, you'll get a ton of value. And if you need help with anything particular regarding your drop, or maybe you want me to help you scale your brand, I work with brands one-on-one. So you can go ahead and book a call below, or you can DM me on Instagram where I can sort of go through your current situation, what problems you're facing, and sort of your desired situation where you want to get to. And I can give you sort of a solution around your current situation. And it's going to be something that I highly recommend that you do because obviously this is the best opportunity to go ahead and do a drop. Whether you're in the fashion, health, and beauty space, this can work for you. And if you don't know me, I'm Sammy. I've been working with e-commerce brands for the past 5 years now, and I've been able to scale brands with similar methods to this. For example, this brand, $385,000 in a 60-day period, and using pretty much a similar strategy to what this brand is using. So let's get straight into it, right? Also, if you have any video recommendations, you can go ahead and leave a comment below as well. And any feedback as well, you can leave it below. But by the way, I also have a live that I'm doing on Sunday at 3 p.m. GMT. I recommend that you join that as well. You can ask me any questions. I can sort of give you solutions to your problems, and that should be good. So again, this brand, Toy Falon, they are a sustainable contemporary apparel brand made in Los Angeles. Okay, and it went from $0 to $2 million in 1 year, according to Looks. And they are selling dresses mostly, right? That's what they specialize in. And they are sourced in Los Angeles, right? So you can imagine that they have very high quality dresses, and that's allowing them to scale to $2 million in a year. So how can you go ahead and maybe find dresses, high quality dresses that you can go ahead and promote as a drop model, which I recommend because you want to go ahead and sort of maximize your revenue and profits in the simplest way possible. And doing a drop model is a way to do that. So you can see here that you can go to Alibaba and you can go ahead and find dresses on here, right? And once you do that, you can go ahead and sort, or you can filter by country of origin, right? And in this case, I've said Italy. So you can go ahead and source Italian dresses. And yeah, there are minimum order quantities. So you can go ahead and look at that. But most of the time, you can go ahead and order a sample. You can create content with those samples. And then you don't need to buy inventory upfront with the pre-order model. And once the orders start to come in, that's when you go ahead and you order the bulk from the supplier. And that minimizes risk on your side, and it helps you to go ahead and also make sure that you're delivering the product as well in a timely manner. So that's where you can go ahead and find products. It doesn't have to be dresses. Whether you're a clothing brand, a skincare brand, you can go ahead and find products on Alibaba or a local manufacturer, which I recommend as well. So that's what can be done. Obviously, they make their garments in Los Angeles, so they have a local supplier in Los Angeles where they go ahead and source the products. Now, when it comes to pre-drop marketing, there's different ways that you can go ahead and do that. Obviously, you want to build up hype for the brand and the products that you're promoting in the drop. So the best way to do that is to use sort of paid and organic marketing, right? A mixture of both is ideal. But again, it depends on your current situation, whether you're have a limited budget or you have a decent amount of budget which you can spend on ads. I recommend the latter because it gives you more flexibility and it allows you to generate more revenue. So you can see here they have ads here. These are just 2 examples, and they are promoting the dresses, right? So you can see here one of them is promoting the dress here. It says effortlessly elegant. Your one dress is stunning, midi with plunging V-neck. So here you can go ahead and collect leads, right? The idea here is that you can go ahead, shop now, and you can collect leads, and that will allow you to go ahead and use email marketing, which I'll go over in a bit. The second ad here, which is a video. Again, they have a model wearing a dress in sort of a lifestyle setting, and they put information about the product, which is great. And also they put made in LA. So it's like using their unique selling proposition. And that helps to sort of build up hype for the product as well. So the idea here is you want to go ahead and promote the brand before the drop with ads. You can collect leads, build anticipation, or send a lot of traffic to the website. And that way you can go ahead and collect sort of leads that you need for the drop. Also, they post on social media, as you can imagine. Here you can see they have 17K followers. So not a whole ton, not a lot, right? So this you can easily go ahead and replicate this. So they do post content on Instagram, as you can see, and they're quite consistent with it. And you can do the same as well. You can go ahead and create content. Ideally, you want to do this yourself, but you can go ahead and get content creators as well to help you make the content that you need for your drop. And you can see here they're also on TikTok, right? Here they don't have too many followers, but the idea here is you want to be posting native content. Unfortunately, Toy Volant are not doing that. So, but again, I help brands out with the best practices for posting on TikTok because there's still a lot of brand owners who don't understand how to do it correctly. So this is just sort of for content purposes. I'm not showing you for the following, but the idea is you want to be making content that promotes your product, and you want to be posting a couple of times a day, ideally on TikTok, because obviously the more views you get, the more traffic you're going to be able to generate to your website, and the more leads you can get for the drop. So you can see here they're promoting different products. They have different models wearing the different products, and in these videos they're in like a lifestyle setting. So obviously they don't get a lot of engagement here because the content here is not really appropriate for TikTok. I mean, this would be a lot better for Instagram, but the idea, the purpose here is that you should be posting on TikTok and posting, highly engaging content. They also do posts on Instagram. You can see here they have one here, which is showcasing the product as well. And the idea here is if you're doing a drop, you can do the same thing, but you want to be building anticipation. You want to be boosting these sort of posts so that more people can see it, and you can get more leads that way as well. Here's another one where they're using hashtags. They are, again, promoting one of their other products. And here you can go ahead and create similar sort of creatives for this, for your brand. And that way you can go ahead and boost it as well. And ultimately, you can generate tons of engagement, a lot of traffic as well to your Instagram page, and therefore a lot of traffic to your website, which you can go ahead and collect emails. So you can see here, they collect emails. When you're doing a drop, you'd want to actually close down your website because you don't want people to go ahead and be distracted. You just want people to go ahead and collect or give you their email and SMS, right? And in this case, it said get 10% off, first-time purchases by signing up for the newsletter. You can do that, but the purpose of your drop is to get people to sign up for the release. So you can go ahead and use copy such as, sign up for the drop so that you don't miss out. That's an example. But the idea is you want to collect the SMS and your email and the email. So once the email is collected, you can go ahead and send email and SMS marketing messages, right? So here's an example of an email marketing campaign. You can see here they have a summer sale up to 30% off. They showcase the garments with a with a price badge on it. You can see 30% off, and they do the same thing with these other products as well, and it just showcase it with the model wearing it. So this will help to build anticipation, and obviously when the website's open, you can go ahead and shop a sale. Again, I help brand owners out with this. I give them the framework that they need to follow in order to go ahead and execute a drop correctly. So if you need help with that, you can go ahead and book in a call below, and I will basically go over your current situation and your desired situation and sort of a solution to that. But you can see here, they do showcase the product or the products with a price badge. Now, once the drop has occurred or when the drop is live, people will be sent to the homepage. Now, you can see here, they have their homepage here. They have the hero image with one of the dresses. They have a call to action button with "I want it." That goes straight to the product page, which is this one, right? You can also see that they have other hero images. They have carousel, etc., collection page, and so on. Obviously, you don't need so much because the idea is you want to just send people to the product page. So you don't want too many distractions. So you don't need to make it this complicated. But the idea here is that most of the work will be done from the marketing. Once you get them on your email list and your SMS list, it's just a case of you getting them to the product page, right? So you can see eventually they'll come to the product page, they'll see the item, and obviously the price. You've got sort of the sizes, size guide, colors, add to cart button, and product descriptions, right? Which is very important. And once they add to cart, they can add more items as well to maximize average order value. So you get orders which of multiple items, from each customer, ideally, and that will lead to sort of a lot of revenue. So now you can see how this brand is able to go from $0 to $2 million in a 1 year period, and how you can go ahead and replicate this as well for your brand. And again, if you need help with any of this, you can go ahead and DM me on Instagram, or you can book in a call below. Again, the links is in the description, and I can go ahead and give you the framework that you need, right? So obviously the drop method, which I've just gone over, I help you to source the content or how the best practices for creating content if you're going to do it yourself, which I recommend. I'll help you with organic, so I'll show you how to go ahead and post organically on TikTok and Instagram to maximize views, impressions, and followers. I also help out with the ads, so I'll show you how to make the right ads, IG boosts for the drop. Also the website, the email, SMS, sort of the best practices for that. And then you should be generating a good amount of revenue. As you can see here with some of these brands, 70K, 64K, 385,000. So that's pretty much it. If you need help, you know what to do. You can go ahead and book a call below. If you have any other video suggestions, then you can also leave a comment as well. And also, if you haven't watched my other videos, you can go ahead and click on the button in the top right-hand corner where you can go ahead and watch my other video where I go into more detail about how you can do a drop for your brand, and see you there.